everyone, today I will be discussing about political parties in Philippine election. So what is political parties in Philippine election? It is the participation of political parties in Philippine elections is governed by the 1987 Constitution and Omnibus Election Code of 1985 in conjunction with several court decisions and jurisprudence. The Commission on Elections (COMELEC) is the body mandated by the Constitution to enforce all electoral laws and administer elections. It also exercises the exclusive powers to determine the qualifications of candidates and their parties, grant accreditation to parties and election groups, and preside over canvassing of votes. We will also be discussing about the participating in elections, registration process, filing of candidacy, election campaign and partisan political activities, and major political parties, also non-mainstream parties. Participating in elections, political parties need to acquire a juridical personality to participate in the election process, which means their existence and distinct identity are authorized and acknowledged by law. Political parties may register as a national political party, a regional political party, or a party list group. National parties are groups that field candidates to elections for national elective positions such as the presidency, vice presidency, and senatorial seats. They are also allowed to participate in local elections such as gubernatorial, congressional, and mayoral elections. Meanwhile, regional parties are constituted to participate in local elections in a particular region. So, what is a juridical personality? It is a non-human legal entity that is not single and natural person but an organization recognized by law as a legal person such as a corporation, government agency, or NGO, also known as artificial person, juridical entity, and juridic person, juristic person, or legal person. While a political party is an organization that coordinates candidates to compete in a country's elections, it is common for the members of a political party to have similar ideas about politics, and parties may promote specific ideological or policy goals. Registration process. Article 8 of the Omnibus Election Code defines a political party as an organized group of persons pursuing the same ideology, political ideas, or platforms of government, and includes its branches and divisions. Any organized group seeking registration as a political party may file a verified petition for registration in the COMELEC. The political party filing for registration must also declare that they have all the qualification and non-disqualifications. Afterward, the petition for registration is verified by COMELEC and assigned to its division for hearing and approval. Once approved, the political party is given a certificate of registration. Filing of candidacy. Political parties are expected to hold political parties conventions, example, party meetings to select their official candidates for various elective positions. They may accomplish this in accordance with their respective party rules. After that, they and their choosing candidates will submit their certificates of nominations and acceptance to the COMELEC. Afterward, the COMELEC releases a list of approved candidates allowed to conduct election campaigns and political activities during election. Meaning, the importance of the filing of candidacy, it is to know the limits and ability to know if they are deserving with the position that they are applying. Election campaign and partisan political activities. The Omnibus Election Code defines election campaign or partisan political activities as acts designed to promote the election or defeat of a particular candidate to public office. These activities are only allowed during the prescribed campaign period, and any such activity that is done outside and campaign period is deemed unlawful by the Omnibus Election Code. The election campaign and partisan political activities include efforts to organize volunteer groups, conduct activities, and launch propaganda with the objective of soliciting votes and support from the general public. Traditionally, political parties form organizations and committees to create networks and boost their machinery. Some parties, mostly partyless groups with limited financial resources, rely on grassroots volunteers recruitment. So the meaning of the election campaigns is that election campaigns are the means by which candidates and political parties prepare and present their ideas and positions on issues to the voters in period preceding election day. Contestants use a variety of techniques to reach voters and deliver their messages, including through traditional and new media, public events, written materials, or other means. In some countries, public media and or space allocated to contestants for this purposes. Considered indirect public campaign financial and partisan political activities is about campaigning for or against candidates in partisan elections, contributing campaign material, organizing or managing political rallies or meetings, circulating, nominating petitions, working to register voters, and making campaign. Major political parties. The existence of the dominant presidential party reveals the disconnect between politicians' self-declared ideologies. The current ruling party, Partido Demokratiko Pilipino Lakas ng Bayan (PDP Laban), is known to advocate a transition to a federal and semi-presidential aka hybrid parliamentary form of government established to contend against the Kilusang Bagong Lipunan KBL party of former President Ferdinand Marcos. PDP Laban has declared its opposition to any form of dictatorial rule. Ironically, however, its latest standard-bearer, the current President Rodrigo Duterte, has been known to implement Marcosian policies. The crackdown on activists, on human rights workers, extrajudicial killing of drug suspects. Until now, PDP Laban fully supports and stands by such anti-democratic programs of President Duterte. Non-mainstream parties. People's movements and sectoral mass organizations have explored opportunities laid out by the partyless system. The most active social movements have established their own parties to participate in the partyless race. These partyless groups are considered non-mainstream parties. They are known for their ideological discipline, pragmatism, and reliance on opportunities for mass participation. Second, they need to negotiate the range of political tactics with the bounds of their ideological doctrines. In the sea of patronage-ridden and personality-oriented party practices, these groups continues to challenge the country's traditional course of political and governance. So that is all from my reporting. Thank you.